Terrifying. Hello, I am Illa. I'm from the United States.
Hello, my name is Benny. I'm from Norway.
Hello, my name is Josephine and I'm from Sweden.
Hello, my name is Sophia and I'm from Denmark.
1, 2, 3. What does this mean? The Nordic countries are well known for their advanced or unique sex education. So I thought it would be fun to compare. From the start, that is. What is that? Like a Play-Doh sculpture? Terrifying.
Yeah, it's unique, to say the least.
Okay. Why? That's my first question. Why?
You know what, that's a really good question. And I wish I could answer it. Generally in Denmark, people were quite surprised. His last name, that part, it means it's kind of a children's way to say penis. So that's what it means. And then his first name is John, you know, just to
okay.
even it out. You know, it is what it is, basically. People generally accepted it. I think people thought it was funny. It's very fit with Danish humor.
It's a very fun way to make it, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, to reach out to the people and
Yeah.
just make people used to it from an early age.
There's a sex week. Is this true?
Yeah, that's true. It's week 6 of the year.
Is it like every year or?
It is every year a part of our school.
So
every
do you
year.
not have like a sex education class?
No. We don't.
Okay.
It's like a theme week. We do a lot of that in Denmark, where we have like a specific week where we focus on a specific subject.
So it's only that whole week?
Yeah, I seem to remember it was a week where we did like workshops and stuff for learning about different parts of sex, like the practical part, but also the more theoretical and biological part of it.
That's really different from the US. I started sex education in grade 5 or 6, so when we were like 9 or 10 years old, and then learn and take classes consistently until I think grade 10 or 11. We really, for a very long time, it's just really interesting that it's sex a week once a year or something like this, rather than like a consistent sex education class. Do you have a sex week in your country?
No, we don't. Not that I'm aware of.
I think we have something similar. I don't think it's an exact week, but we have a period where we would learn a lot about it, I think.
That's really very different. Or just the education system in general. You know, for example, like languages, they're all bilingual at least. And obviously we have language courses and usually they're like kind of more selective. In your countries, I think you learn like English, for example, as probably a class, I would assume. More than sex education? Would it be more than sex education? Yeah, that's so, yeah. It's like the opposite in the US. Like our language is selective, but we have to learn sex education. They make it scary for us sometimes. Yeah. That's cute. It has a butt.
Off with the pants.
Yeah.
That just doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
It looks like a coffee bean.
Yeah,
Anything. And why is it that color? In reality, they're not this cute.
Aww.
That's very cute.
This was a little less traumatizing than the first video.
We would show it like in school for the kids to like normalize fun, you know?
Yeah.
So, to be able to talk about it and just like not make it weird or anything. This is like the beginning of the sex education.
Ours were more realistic. I don't remember anything like cute or funny or anything like that.
Yeah, for Denmark too, with the cartoon. I mean, cartoons have a tendency to look like that in Denmark in general. And they also made like merchandise. So like posters and teddy bears, like of the person, to try and bring, as you said, normalize talking about sex.
Yeah, Norway too is trying to normalize it. I think just the Scandinavian countries are all together on that one.
In 1955, Sweden made history when it became the first country in the world to make sex and gender education mandatory in schools nationwide.
Like, I think it's good that we do have such an extensive knowledge and get to learn about it so early, and we are able to talk about it. And we're the first.
Are you familiar with this?
I think I may have seen that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how it is.
Okay, so I tried to bring a video, but it was kind of restricted.
Yeah.
So realistic.
Yes. I will start off by saying I prefer Sweden's video. We got shown a bunch of different videos. They're very, they show things like they are. So you know what you're looking at. You might not like looking at it, but that's what it is. And I think they try to bring some humor into some parts of it, like maybe as you can see on the pictures. I wish we had cuter like that. That would be maybe not as effective to some parts, but yeah, I think it would be less traumatizing.
Ours were very like a reenactment drama type of video, insinuating what happened or something like that. Like sex education in the US covers healthy relationships as well. For example, like abuse. Of course, like STDs, we have to see pictures of that. That's really gross, but it's very good to learn about that. I've seen somebody giving birth. That is very not fun to watch. I have had to take care of a baby. Yeah, a plastic baby that cries and you have to feed it and change its diaper for a week. My teacher was showing us how stretchy it was and she put it all the way up to her elbow.
It is very extreme.
Yeah. I can't imagine having to try to take care of a fake baby, right?
I cried. I was like, Mom, can I throw it in the closet? And she was like, would you throw a real baby in the closet? No!
Like, in a way, I think that's good. That shows the reality of what you could face potentially.
Right.
If you do something that will lead to
Yes.
I do remember people actually being very interested in the education and actually watching the class and paying attention. Was it the same for you guys?
Yeah, like sex education, when that chapter came, everyone's like, yes, finally, we get to talk about this.
Oh, this was culture shock.
I think it was very fun to see your guys' videos. I also found it very interesting how long your sexual education is and that you have to take care of a fake baby.
I thought it was interesting that we are both similar, but there are some differences. And to hear your story, very extreme, because you see it on TV shows and stuff that they get to do that, but it seems a bit fake.
I could see some similarities with the American sex education, but I still feel like sometimes what you get from online is that there are a lot of advocates for better sex education in the US. Especially, I found it interesting, you said they make it scary sometimes, which I think is interesting also from a cultural perspective.
Today we talked about the unique sex education of the Nordic country. If you like this video,
Please like,
Comment.
And subscribe.
bye!